Hey everybody, Kendra here. So I wanted to talk about managing stress. So not only is managing stress really beneficial for your whole body wellness, but it's pretty much essential, especially if you have heart issues or if you're having anxiety attacks or panic attacks, or if you have issues with your hormones. Like if you're overly stressed out all of the time, then you're really wreaking havoc on your body. Your adrenal glands are working overtime. There's a lot of rush of cortisol in your body. And, you don't get paid a bonus for having a heart attack or for having hypertension. Like your company doesn't give you more money for having panic attacks or anxiety attacks or having hives or having gut issues and ulcers. They, in fact, probably don't want you to work for them if those are the things that are happening. And your health insurance as well, you don't get better health insurance whenever you're sick. So there's really no benefit to it except for a belief system that you have that is creating it to where the job you have that's stressful is more important than your health, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Now, I understand that not having money is stressful, and so you need a job in order to have money, right? But I'm talking about overworking and just being in a really high stress environment and not paying attention to how that stress is affecting your body. I'm not saying go out and quit your job or quit the things that make you feel stressed out. What I'm saying is tune into your body, start noticing the feelings, like emotions, labeling the emotions, and then labeling the actual sensations that are happening in the body and where it's at in the body. And then when you're noticing that tension, the things that are very unpleasant, they come and they're alarm signals. So we want to listen to these alarm signals and then do something about it. And that could mean just when you get to work, taking a breath before you go inside. Or whenever you get inside, shutting your door, shutting the blinds, doing some kind of mindfulness before you do anything. And these things don't have to take like 5 minutes. They can take a minute. They can take up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you want them to. But let's say you're getting up, you don't really give yourself time to have any time in the morning, right? You get up, you get dressed, you go to work, and then you're like, stress, I'm going to eat lunch, stress, I'm going to go home and I'm going to do more stuff. And even if you're doing things that you really like, right? So after you get off work, if you're doing things that you still like, you're still doing, you're still going. You just need to take a moment to check in with yourself. And then if you're feeling these unpleasantness, ask what it's saying, talk to it, take some breaths, do some mindfulness. There's a ton out there. I'll link my resource page below with a ton of resources on it. And notice the before and after, and that's that. And do that multiple times throughout the day. And it takes a lot of work at the beginning because we aren't taught to do this. But once you start becoming more acquainted with it and you're creating the new neural pathways in your brain, you're giving yourself another option. Instead of being on all the time, you're giving yourself an option to be on, pause, do something else, be back on, those kinds of things. And that's really, really helpful. And then it becomes just kind of automatic. You're checking in, you're doing something about it, then you go on about your day. So please take care of your stress levels. I've already talked about what you eat also has a lot to do with your stress. So managing what you eat as well, not consuming a lot of caffeine, if any caffeine. And if you are consuming caffeine, make sure it's organic and non-GMO. Make sure you're making sure your gut health is really healthy. You have a nutritious diet and you're getting good sleep. You're drinking plenty of water and you're exercising and stretching. These things help manage stress. And it's important that you manage your stress, not just so that you can live a long time, but that you really enjoy the time you have here on the planet while you're living. You enjoy it. All right, so if you value the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share.